Have you ever taken a trade and after a few minutes of you entering that trade, the market started going against your direction? It was as if the market was waiting for you to enter the trade first. Then immediately you took the trade. Just a few minutes after, the market just went against your direction. You started recording losses. Have such a thing ever happened to you in your trading journey? Welcome back, guys, to my channel. If you are just coming across my channel for the first time, I want to say welcome, and please stick around, okay? And if you are a returning subscriber, I want to say thank you for being there. All right, now today in this video I'm going to be talking about something very important, something you may never have known before now. All right, now have you ever taken a trade and after a few minutes of you entering that trade, the market started going against your direction? It was as if the market was waiting for you to enter the trade first. Then immediately you took the trade. Just a few minutes after, the market just went against your direction. You started recording losses. Have such a thing ever happened to you in your trading journey? Now, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can deal with such a situation, how you can, go from the very current position in which you took a trade into the opposite position. All right, let's say you took a long position in a particular trade and the market was going against your direction, okay, and you don't know what to do in this instance. I'm going to show you something that you're going to do, how to navigate your way and switch over to the other position. If, for example, what you took was a long position and the market was going against your direction, just a few minutes after, you recorded like minus 5%, minus 10%, minus, let's say, 15%. I will show you how to switch over quickly to the short position, because what you took was long position, to the short position, and start recording profit. Or let's say if the position you took was a short position, all right, initially, I will show you how to switch from the short position to the long position. Are you ready for this, guys? Are you ready for this? Now follow me. Let me show you how to get this aspect done. All right, guys, so let's switch over. Let's go over to the futures tab. This is Binance, the futures tab. I already have a trade running. I just have this trade running for the purpose of this tutorial, okay? So I'm going to be using this trade just to explain what this strategy is all about. All right, now I have a Dodge trade running. All right, now though I'm in profit, but let's say I'm already losing in this trade. All right, take note of the margin mode is isolated. Take note of the leverage. All right, now irrespective of the leverage you are using, irrespective of the margin mode, irrespective of your capital and all of that, okay, what matters is how to navigate your way. All right, now if you want to switch from a particular position, if you notice I'm in a long position right now in this very trade, okay, I'm in a long position. Now if you want to switch from this long position to a sell, to a from this long position to a short position, all right, this is how you are to get that done. What you have to do is to click on this bar, this thread dot at the top right hand side. Then you click on preferences. Can you see preferences? You click on preferences. All right, then scroll down a bit and locate button settings in position. Can you see button settings in position? Click on it. Then we have different options here. You are to select the reverse option, this reverse, switch it on. Now take note, when you switch it on, look at this close position option here. It will be turned off. Immediately you turn on the reverse option, the close position option will be turned off. All right, so let's get that done. Did you notice that? So now you click on confirm. All right, click on confirm. So let's go back. Okay, I'm already in a loss, right? -3. Now, if you observe, I don't know if you took notice of this, but let me just take you back again. Preferences, button settings in position. Let me switch it off and switch on the close position. Now I want to observe something before we make progress. Now if you observe, if you look at the buttons below this very ongoing trade, we have adjust leverage, we have stop profit and loss, and we have close position. Now once I enable that function, all right, this close position will no longer be here. What will be showing here will be reverse instead of close position. What we'll have here will be reverse. All right, so let's get it done again. Let's go and enable that function. Preferences, then button settings and positions, and over here you switch on the reverse and the close position will be switched off automatically. Then you click on confirm. All right, let's go back. So can you see, initially what we had here at the right hand side of this ongoing trade was close position, right? But what is now showing is reverse. Do you understand? Now that's how you enable this function first before you finally get it done. All right, so now if I'm already losing, right? So if I want to switch my position, because currently I longed the trade, okay? So if I want to switch over to short position, okay, all I just need to do is to click on this button that says reverse. So just click on the reverse button. Now take note of the size. The size here is 65, okay? Take note of the entry. The entry is what? 0.077510. The size is 65. The entry price is 0.077510. Okay. Then the liquidation price is 0.076160. All right. Now take note of, I'm using isolated, I'm using 45x leverage. Okay, now let's switch over to the short position. So you just click on reverse, then just click on confirm. It will be switched to short, to become a short. Will be switched over to the short position. So can you see, initially it was a long position, right? It was in a long position, but now it has been switched over to a short position. Do you understand? Now let's take a look at what we had initially. Initially our size in the long position was 65. Now we are in a short position and it is still the same size, right? So meaning the size doesn't change. Okay, the entry price for our long position before we switched over to the short position was 0.0776. I mean, the entry price was 0.07750. Okay, 77510. Now the entry price for the short position is now showing 0.077320. Do you understand? So meaning the price at when it was in the long position is different from the entry price when we switch over to the short position in the same trade. Do you understand? Now the other thing you need to take note of is in the long position, which was the initial position we took when we entered this trade for the initially was 0.07616. That was the liquidation price when we were in the long position before now. Okay, but now that we are in the short position, the liquidation price is now showing 0.078622. Do you understand? Now take note of the margin, which is your trading capital. The trading capital initially in the long position was 0.11. Now in this short position it is also the same 0.11. So meaning your leverage doesn't change when you switch or when you reverse your position. That's number one. Number two, your margin mode doesn't change when you switch or reverse your position, because the margin mode I used in the long position initially was isolated, and even in this short position after I switched over it is still isolated. Okay, Now the leverage is still 45x, it isn't changed. Now the third thing you have to take note of is your capital. Your trading capital doesn't change. It is still, in this case, it is still 0.11, right? Now you have to also note that your asset size doesn't change, which is 65 in this case. Can you see 65? So whether before you switched and after you've switched over, okay, the asset size remained the same. Do you understand? So your leverage doesn't change, your margin mode doesn't change, your trading capital, the allocated trading capital doesn't change, and the asset size doesn't change. What changes are, number one, the entry price changes, okay? Immediately you switch, the entry price changes. Number two, the liquidation price changes immediately you switch. All right, now the entry price changes because the switching of position gets executed via the market order, not limit order. Do you understand? Because if you notice, when I switched over from long position to short position, the I didn't impute any price manually. I mean, like the entry price, I didn't impute it manually. Do you understand? It was automatically executed via the market order. Do you understand? So you have to take note of that. So your entry price changes, your liquidity price changes, while every other thing remains the same. Do you understand? So this is just to show you how you can beat the Binance futures market, all right, by switching your positions as soon as you notice a slight change in the direction of the market or of the trade that you have ongoing. Do you understand? So in the next video, I will talk more on other strategies. So if you found this very content valuable, please do well to subscribe to this channel. This is one way you support us. So subscribe to the channel so that as soon as we release the next video, you will be rightly notified. All right. So cheers, guys, and we'll catch you again in the next video.